kind of dive right into it right here. Why is content strategy so important? If you don't have a plan of what you're going to post on Facebook, you will wake up, and many of you have probably done this, and said, what do I post? What am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to put on our Facebook page? How many of you have ever said that? What am I supposed to post? Right? When you have a strategy, when you know what you're going to talk about, it makes it so much easier. 93% of marketing professionals plan to create content as part of their overall strategy in 2012. Without a strategy, you're literally just throwing something against the wall and seeing if it sticks. It's the, we'll see how it works strategy. We'll see how it goes. That's not really a strategy, right? Well, we'll try that out. That's not a strategy. You think Good Morning America, when they get their broadcast together every morning, look at each other and go, so what should we talk about today? No, right? They have a strategy, they have a plan. So what's the solution? The number one thing that can make a huge difference in your content strategy is creating a content grid. Again, never again will you say, well, what should I post today? I'm going to show you right now how you can create 30 days worth of content literally in just a few minutes. This is a content grid. There's a lot of stuff up here, so I'm going to talk fast and tell you what you're looking at. This is a really simple spreadsheet that you could create. I just created this in Google Docs, but you could create it on an Excel spreadsheet. You could create it in a Word document. And basically what this is, there's 32 pieces of content up here. There's 32 topic ideas, one topic per day. I see a lot of you taking photos, which is awesome. At the end of this week, you're going to get an email with a survey. Once you fill out that survey, you're going to get all of our slides, and this is one of them. So you are going to get this, which is great. So let me walk through this real quick. In this content grid, there's 4 buckets of content. Number 1, local real estate. Number 2, national real estate. Third thing's local and community. And the fourth thing is personal and interests. One of the things that makes a huge impact on your Facebook strategy with content is not just talking about real estate. However, are you a real estate agent or broker? Yes. So, of course, that should be part of what you talk about. There's that philosophy of, oh, I shouldn't talk about it at all. I totally disagree with that. You definitely should talk about it, but it should be mixed in with other things that you're posting on Facebook. So, for example, local real estate, talking about a favorite feature of a listing. Right? We always say, don't, like I said earlier, don't tweet about listings, don't push out listings. But how can you talk about a listing in an interesting way? Telling a story, showing a video, showing a photo of a really interesting feature. Story of a past client. So many people I know here in the room do a great job of telling a story of a past client, someone that they worked with. I put up here neighborhood 1, 2, 3, and 4 because most of you probably don't just work in one single small neighborhood. You probably work in different neighborhoods. So this is just a great reminder of, okay, today I'm going to post out something about this neighborhood. Today I'm going to post out something about this neighborhood. The great thing about content on Facebook is it's not a blog post. It's not an essay. It's literally a couple sentences and maybe a link or a photo. And photos, by the way, are one of the best things that you can post on Facebook. Facebook loves photos. If you've noticed in your news feed when you're going through and you're reading what your friends and other pages have posted, a lot of times photos get shown up higher than other types of content. If I was a real estate agent, here's a great idea, and I'm thinking, gosh, I need to create content. Why not take a half a day, a few hours, go to your neighborhood, go to your community that you work in, and spend that day with your iPhone, with your smartphone, Android, whatever it is, taking photos. What if you took 30 cool photos? You took a photo of the local school, the local park, your favorite coffee shop, the best place to get a slice of pizza. Just fun photos of things of why you love to live where you do. You spend a few hours doing that. Maybe you Instagram them with that app Chris was talking about earlier. You use some of the other apps to kind of make it look interesting and fun. Right then, you have 30 days worth of content just on a local community with some great photos. That's a simple thing. As an agent, I think that'd be a really simple thing to do. Local market stats, of course, are always a great content to post out to Facebook. In terms of national real estate, I think national content is excellent because it gives people kind of a global, larger perspective than what's happening in their local area. So comparing home prices, what can you get for this versus this? In this community versus this community. That's a great thing to post on Facebook. Economy news, local versus national. An article from your state association. Many of your state associations have some fantastic articles that you can simply take the link, write a sentence or two about why you think that's an interesting article and post that out. Article from NAR, article from Inman. We just recently changed a lot of how Inman content is distributed, and there's so much free content on Inman.com. That's excellent content you can post out on your Facebook page. Article from Wall Street Journal. Local and community. This is one of my favorite topics, near and dear to my heart. School, holiday calendars, downtown holiday dates. What's the best place to get a burger? Why is such and such a great place to live? Elementary school boundaries, story of a relocation client, story of giving back, all kinds of ideas. Personal interest, this is, I think, something also very important on Facebook. Things like your local sports team, hometown heroes, your favorite pizza joint, favorite coffee house, favorite winery, coolest place to get away, best park for the kids, best dog park, favorite boutique. So all these things really position yourself as someone who knows your community, you live and breathe it, you're also a real estate agent, but having a consistent content strategy is huge. So this is something literally anybody in this room could take and say, okay, I could use that as my content strategy and plug it in to your local market and your local community.